dude, June was a very we're still in June.
Yeah,
It's been a
yeah,
very eventful month.
yeah. They got 3 more days.
Yeah, like, dude, there's a
I
lot
know.
has happened in June.
I know. Hell,
Yeah,
just last week, or was it
yeah,
last week? Like, son of a bitch.
dude. No, I literally have a list of things. By the way, this is a surprise podcast because I feel like it's a lot better when you kind
Yeah,
of plan it out, but the only thing that's not planned is calling you unexpectedly.
right.
I'm just watching you, seeing what game you play.
I'm
Yeah,
watching The Boys right now. I got a free trial of Amazon Prime, so I'm like, let me see what they got.
yeah.
They got The Boys, and then they got all the new Evangelion movies. So I'm gonna watch it and see what's going on.
Oh yeah. The Boys is a great watch. Have you seen
Oh yeah,
like
it's so
this is your
good.
first time watching it, right?
Yeah, I'm on
Okay.
episode 7 right now.
Oh yeah. Oh dude. Yeah, I love it. I mean, it's good because it's just so much of like a breather from all the Marvel shit.
Yeah, from Marvel and DC. It's kind of like, okay, if we did have superheroes in our world, this is who they would be.
Yeah.
Like, like straight up, this is exactly how it would be.
Yeah. Well, at least from this planet.
Oh, exactly.
Cuz definitely like, you know, because for Invincible,
Hmm.
basically when you think about it, Invincible is basically Dragon Ball Z but with balls.
It's basically what would
Because it's
happen to Goku.
fucking, yeah, if Goku actually, basically it made you realize how much of a threat the enemies were.
Yeah.
You know, instead of just fighting in some open landscape or some shit where nobody got hurt.
Oh
You know,
yeah. Yeah, yeah, straight up. They just
because the only time, like, the only enemies I felt threatening, honestly, were Cell and
yeah.
Majin Buu,
Oh yeah.
or just all the Boos. Well, actually, Baby Boo was like more of a threat than like
That boy, he was
all
the
of them.
he had the Black Air Force energy, man. That was him.
Yeah, dude, he had the fucking nah, dude, he had like the phone posits energy. Like that's like even like I ain't fucking with that, man. I know you killed somebody to get those, or damn near killed them and robbing them because, dude. But I mean, yeah. But the Boys, fucking great. And also, if you play Warzone, you might recognize a face in the upcoming season.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're gonna see it and it's gonna click and you're gonna be like, that's who that is, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's gonna be real cool because even I like recognized it like immediately. But yeah, there was a dude. But yeah, dude, the NBA Finals is probably like the most bizarre thing ever.
Oh yeah.
I visit my buddy in the hospital, and you know he was like real sick. You know his illness was like acting up. Well, actually, his medication, just fucking bullshit drama, pharmacy drama. So
Yeah.
yeah, they weren't giving him like the right shit or the shit that he needed. But
Yeah.
it's almost like it's like couldn't get covered, so you had to get another insurance to get like the proper medication that he needs.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we were in there, and because he was in the hospital for like a couple of days, and then he asked me, like, so what's going on right now? He was like, oh yeah, he asked me who's playing the finals, and it's like, oh, it's the Nuggets and the Miami Heat, and then he's just like, what? Wait, where's the Warriors? Where's the Celtics? Where's the wait? What? Who?
Yeah.
And then he was just like, "What the fuck?" And then he was just so weird because it's like, yeah, it's just really weird. Like the Lakers are just not as good as people thought they were.
Mm.
Like seriously, it's almost like that scene in Along Came Polly. You remember that movie? Whoever seen it?
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah, Ben Stiller and Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah.
You remember
Damn.
You remember the basketball scene? where he just goes like, "Let it rain," and he hits the backboard really hard. That's literally what LeBron did, and like for his desperate last shot to tie the game, and he didn't get it.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
no, it was bad. It was almost like he hit
Oh,
the
shit.
side of the backboard, like the edge of it, because he was trying to make a three from the side. It's like, Warren, not only he traveled and there was no foul called, but then also he desperately tried to throw a three and it hit the side of the backboard. It just looked comically bad, but you're just cringing because it's like, bro, this was the team I rooted for during the bubble season back in 2020. Where they actually did win, because I was rooting for that fucking team because they were so stacked, and it was like there was no excuse for them not to win. But then like this shit, I'm like, bro, the Nuggets, really, the fucking Denver Nuggets. I mean, even though I mean now I understood why those weird Nuggets fans were like fans of the Nuggets for the past couple of years, because they actually are fucking good. You know, Murray and Joker are like, that's a fucking duo, and it paid off. But I mean, and then also Joker, you'll find out why they call him Joker, because that dude is just like unintentionally funny. He's from Slovakia.
Oh shit!
Or some country that doesn't exist anymore, or something, or some shit. And then he's just like, yeah, like he literally flies, but he still is a citizen there. He flies back there after in off season, you know, racing horses or so, whatever he does. But yeah, and then that was like kind of cool. I was going for the Heat though, because I was rooting for Jimmy Butler, because people don't know he's from Houston.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like people literally do not know that. They're just like, I tell people that, like, you know, Jimmy Butler's from Houston, correct? And they're just like, what? It's just like, yeah, he went to like I forgot what high school he went to. It's like kind of up north. It's not in Spring. It's not. I think it's Tomball.
Tomball, yeah, probably Tomball.
Yeah, maybe around there. And yeah, like apparently, and his story is like kind of. I mean, his story is a story. Like he got kicked out the house when he was 13, and then he slept over at like friends' houses. I guess his friends' families like kind of took him in, and then he started playing, you know, basketball like seriously, and then basically, you know, it's just that it's just that underdog story, you know. Yeah, I mean, even though he never won a championship, but at least he won a gold medal in his life at the Olympics when he was on the USA team, you know?
Dude, shit.
Yeah, so that's still, you know, an accomplishment.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know, even though he never became an NBA champion. But, yeah. So, yeah. And then, also, the first... This is going to be weird news, but... Apparently, the first man ever diagnosed with autism passed away.
I saw that. And, you know, I'm just like, fuck. That's wild.
Yeah, because when
to me, that's wild.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude. His name was Donald Triplet.
Mm-hmm.
He basically invented the triplet chug on the guitar. so that thrash half breakdown was invented by an autistic man. You know, just on stage where
everyone should like.
Yeah, wearing fucking
triplet.
Wearing Air Flight 90s high tops with some acid wash jeans and a fucking and a croaker shirt. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah. But, I mean, he lived a long life though, like, 89, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so yeah. But it was like kind of, I mean, it's just so weird of like, dude, because people still to this day people can't grasp like autism. You know, but I guess in a way he was like a low functioning autism, this from what I've heard or just kind of read up about, like, because autism is just basically like a rapid development in the brain in like an early age. So
Yeah.
by that time, you have to like constantly like stimulate it, so that's why, like, people
Mhm.
have, already talk about that autistic asphyxiation on something. That's basically like the
Yeah.
brain trying to go into like some rapid learning mode because it's trying to like basically it's just functioning on what it does, but it's just doing it in a way because you didn't properly learn or have, or no, it's not like you properly learned. You didn't have appropriate absorption throughout this sort of like rapid
So so
development.
would you say it's kind of like a little thing about that is like hyperfixation?
Yeah,
Like when you get onto something, you just like
yeah, that's what I mean. What the fuck did I say? What word did I say for you to
rapid
correct me?
rapid learning. I think that's what you said, rapid learning. But I was
Okay,
like,
okay. I
sounds like
thought
hyperfixation.
okay. I
Yeah.
thought I said something stupid,
No, no, no,
like like autism powers. You
I
know,
mean, is that?
uh,
I mean, that's cool too. Shit.
you know, get, get, getting shot by bro. Like, wasn't like the chick he hooked up with like by the second one? It turned out she was a robot the whole time or something.
Huh?
I can't remember those
Who?
movies in Austin Powers.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah,
I really
yeah,
forgot
yeah,
about
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Damn, I have not
yeah.
seen those movies in so long.
Yeah. They would not. I don't care. They're still great. But yeah, yeah. The chick she's a cyborg,
Yeah,
whatever cyborg with the
yeah,
machine gun titties.
yeah. Speaking of cyborgs with machine gun titties, I went into some deep. Okay, we're kind of in a weird age now to where like memes aren't really memes. There seems to be some kind of truth behind them
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I remember there
They've
was a
evolved.
yeah, I remember there was a meme like maybe like last year where it said like me, punching the e-girl in the chest that was flirting with me. Bob ended up pulling out wires, and it turns out this back in 2020, the U.S. Army actually started a program called a FA-58 program, and they wanted to basically looking for applicants that either majored or studied in analytics and also marketing and logistics, basically a lot of stuff. So basically, they want somewhere to where they can like make a content creation or knew how algorithms work on the internet or can understand it. And it turns out that there is a thing where if you happen to find basically if you have like a lot of e-girls that come up either on Instagram or YouTube
I
shorts,
fucking knew it.
to where
I
you
fucking knew it.
well, I think your interests are already the same, so I don't think it really affects you that much because you're the person to where you will be like, okay, VTubers, machine guns, VTubers, SU-57s, SIG SU-57. I just feel like that'll be your interest already. But for people who don't have the interest in it, to where if they're like going through it and they're all of a sudden getting like e-girl stuff.
Mhm.
But then when you
I
keep scrolling and scrolling up, you would get like military related stuff for some reason. And that's what it is because it's like, which it's kind of bizarre of how like that been confirmed, but then recently there was like this random recruitment video for the psyops department,
Mhm.
which I feel the timing is a little weird.
Oh no,
Because
there's
why? Because here's the thing: why would I find this rabbit hole at a point to where I'm able to find it? Like it takes me months to even years to find out or learn about stuff or find connections.
yeah.
Because
And then
even
then I'm the one that like drops it on you. You're like, oh shit, that happened. Well, sometimes,
yeah,
yeah, I'll like throw some stuff at you and stuff. But
yeah,
like I said, it's nothing is by coincidence.
yeah. But I still think but here's my theory of why I think it's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Because since the whole masculinity thing is a total fucking failure, because it's like, why the fuck are males going so hard on hustle culture? Because to me, the most masculine thing is to go into the military.
Mm-hmm.
Because that should be the ultimate manly thing. So why is that failing? And then the only other option to where, why is it that every femboy I come across is an IT or computer technician? So you see, you could either be, so it's either be smart. I'm reading my own fucking script because I write down things to say, and then
Yeah.
you could either be smart and breedable or masculine and destructive. You know,
I have two wolves in me.
like, yeah, there's two wolves, and it just shows like the cat with the circus music just fucking up. Yeah, and it's both cats with the circus music.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like there's like something going on with the algorithms, but there's also something. I think there is something going on with just maybe there's like a secret culture war.
Oh, definitely.
Because
definitely.
I don't know, because I think like true intelligence is kind of like feminized. But then again, who the fuck was doing all the other shit while the men were going to war?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, why do you think all the women were like bankers and literally everything else?
Yeah.
Hell, they
were even in the shops too.
Yeah, and hell, they even had their own base. They were baseball. There was no women's league. It was just baseball.
Yeah.
But with all women, and they fucking put in work.
Oh yeah.
You know, and so it's like there's something. I mean, there's something there, but I just don't know what it is. I just trying to find out what outlandish prediction I could come up with. I would just be like, okay, I was right, even though I didn't mean to be. Yeah, it's just like it's just like my quote from Resident Evil 5. I think I'm making shit up, but I might be right.
So like, let's just go through with it.
Yeah.
You're like, I might be shitting, or I might be spitting. Let's see what we got.
No, I think everything I say comes true because I was being brought up in meme culture and being in like the unhinged part of it before the normalization of it, which is Yuri Bezmenov mentioned, the normalization of Christ. I want to do a thing where it's like his whole, because you know who Yuri Bezmenov is? Bezmenov, I think that's his fucking name. I'm trying to remember it. He was in the Black Ops Cold War trailer, and he's a real KGB defector, and he would just say like how to like ruin a country or how to take control or influence a country. And he talked about demoralization, destabilization, normalization, or like crisis and normalization. Yeah, that's like the order, but I want to do that in like meme format because memes sort of, I mean, don't forget, memes are the reason why it's not like memes reflect the reality, but reality reflected memes because of Harambe and then also Trump. Those were just two things that were like, okay, this is kind of weird, you know? Like, this was all supposed to be a joke.
Right.
You know? I mean, the fact that Harambe got 1% in a fucking voters thing.
Mm-hmm. That's just so you know how memes have now transcended, just the culture.
Yeah.
Like, instead of being a subculture, they are now the culture.
Yeah, it's like that's how people find out about news.
Yeah, even news stations do memes now and shit.
Yeah,
10 years ago, that would have been immature. You'd been immature.
Yeah, but
now everyone's doing it.
But that's how marketing is now. It's to get. That's how you hold people's attention because what are things that get yours attention? It's
It
like it's almost like what's the example of a failed, you know, hello fellow kids, moment, and it was that Wendy's meme commercial, which was cringe as hell because it was like, bro, you're doing meme formats that were like popular in 2012, but this commercial was in 2017.
Wow.
It was like really cringe. It was just like it was almost like they were just late, to doing it.
Yeah.
But
It's just like, hey guys, here's Gangnam Style. You're just like, stop.
you know what?
Stop.
I'm pretty sure. I think there was. I think it was in that commercial. I'm not. I don't think I'm not kidding. You're
Let's
probably.
hear.
But
Let's hear.
that's kind of what it is. I kind of don't want to look it up. Oh my god, my fucking audio is gonna pick this up. Okay. What was it? Oh yeah, Wendy's. I was gonna go KFC. Okay, Wendy's. Meme ad. I'm gonna keep it on mute. Just like I'm a demon dice it. Oh wow, someone did a whole video Oh, there was multiple commercials that tried to do meme shit.
Awkward, outdated meme commercials.
Yeah, that's it. I'm literally looking at that.
Oh shit. Uh,
Yeah, I'm like watching the Wendy's one. I don't even want to hear the audio.
yo, share your screen so we can both watch it.
Uh, n-
Can you do?
no, I'm not gonna torment you like that. No, I literally saw the most cringe part. I'm like, fuck no. And this was at a point where like the Big Bang series was like, for some reason, really huge.
Bazinga.
Cause it's
Oh
almost,
yeah.
cause it's like, how was that show? Okay, it's almost like that was the most popular show, but it seemed nobody liked it. Was it just something to watch, waiting for like the next good show? Was like American Ninja Warrior coming on after it or something?
It's kind of like one of those you put it on in the background, and then like you're fucking off. You're not
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
you're not doing
yeah.
anything, and then all of a sudden you hear something funny.
Like it's just on while you're like, taking a shower or cooking
Clean.
dinner,
Yeah.
or whatever, while fucking, X Factor comes on or some shit. Like something had to be on that block for people to like bear with that series, Like like what was that one show, Two Broke Girls or whatever?
Which one?
Two broke ass girls.
Oh, two broke. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I call it two broke ass girls.
Literally.
And it's like, dude, it's that because literally anything was better than Big Bang. And then of course Big Bang was just an example of like corporations cashing in on like, yeah, nerd culture, but just like internet culture, because that's what made nerd culture like normalized, was through the internet, you know. But yeah, like fucking. I think all these.
I'm trying to see. I want to find out. Yeah, what was the block like where it ran?
Yeah. I don't know how you find that out, because I've heard other people. I don't know, because I've seen so many video essays on YouTube where people talk about like blocks, like why shows became more popular or whatever. But I don't know how that schedule would be though.
Because you remember back in the day, we used to have TV Guide channel, TV Guide books. There used to be TV Guide books.
Yeah.
There has to be some kind of like archive somewhere. I mean, archive, but just like to show when it aired and what was like, on the same block, like the 6 to 11 block or some shit. Let me see. I want to find out.
Yeah. Because
CBS.
Because that's the reason why like certain shows kind of weren't successful, or the weird things. Because remember how like the Simpsons like Halloween special will like be in November, because it would conflict with like whatever like sports program was going on.
Yeah.
And then also for like King. Yeah, and then also same for a lot of shows too. That's why like any show that you thought of that was like some kind of like, that went on Fox, that's why, they got canceled, was because there was conflict with the scheduling of the sports. But no matter what, you know, it would just be like if they were going to show one show, it was going to be Simpsons.
Yeah.
But if a game went on to a point to where The Simpsons could not premiere because it was too close to like the 9 o'clock news or whatever, 9 or 10 o'clock news, depending what your time zone, then they would just show like Simpsons the week after.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And that's the reason why King of the Hill got canceled, was just because since they were always like before Simpsons, they were like, because whatever game was on, I think it was usually like, because it was football season around that point.
Yeah.
So whatever was going on, you know, I mean, yeah, I mean, there was always some kind of game like going on or scheduled. So, because I even heard that, like, you know, because I've rewatched Mission Hill. I don't know if you ever remember that show. I mean, it got kind of a following after they showed it on Adult Swim, but originally I think it was on like UPN or something back in the day, and it was a really awkward time slot because it was always like, you know, black comedy for like 1.5 hours or something, for 2 hours, and then Mission Hill, and it was like, what? And I don't know what it was, because it's like, that's just such a weird time slot to put it in. Like after, I think it was like the Martin Lawrence show or something that was going on.
Oh shit, yeah.
You know, and
dude, pretty much after that,
and Tia Tamara and the Jamie Foxx show. So it was almost like, oh, that's it. And then they were just on last, you know, and I guess it didn't really get much talk or whatever. But it did get picked up on Adult Swim because some of the former like Simpsons writers actually like did the show, so it definitely had its own like ambiguous commentary on like society and culture.
Okay, right here, the top most popular shows on CBS in 2007 were 3 different CSIs, Criminal Minds, Ghost Whisperer, How I Met Your Mother.
I think Jericho, that was the show.
That might have been it. Jericho, NCIS, Numbers, and Shark.
Yeah, because it had to be How I Met Your Mother. That had to be in the same time slot, because there would be no way for someone to like actually watch Big Bang Theory and like that show legitimately.
Yeah, especially since it came. Because it had a very just niche following when it came out, and it wasn't until like years later that's when like that's when the fan base grew. You know, they started getting more celebrities and shit to come on.
Yeah, I guess that would make sense. You know, like, you ever like just think, okay, speaking of celebrities, like that was just like funny celebrity appearances like ever and stuff. Like, okay, I don't know, have you seen? I've posted like a YouTube short recently that like hit 1,000 on like one day, which I was like kind of glad that people understood the joke. It was because the Nike Mac Attacks came out like maybe 2 weeks ago or a week. Yeah, it came out a week ago. And basically this was John McEnroe's like signature shoe from back in the 80s. And this was like the first time it was being re-released ever since. And basically, and you know, I got pissed. I had to end up getting a pair because that's what I was like saving for. And I didn't get one because fucking, you know, stupid hype and shit.
Yeah,
people don't even know who John McEnroe is, because here's the thing, because the YouTube short that I did, it's just basically, and you can go on there too and look at it, it's when it says when I put on my Mac Attacks, and it's that scene in Mr. Deeds where he's hanging out with John McEnroe. And he's just like, look out, John. And he jumps over the car. He's like, whoa. Yeah. Yeah. Like, that's.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Because I remember. Oh. Yeah. Because I was just like, is anyone else thinking of that? Because, yeah, that was totally John McEnroe as a cameo in a fucking random ass movie. But that's just
funny.
Yeah. And the funny thing about that, like, I think I was destined to do that anyways, somehow, because I did end up getting a stress fracture in my foot in the past week. Yeah, so it's been kind of I've been wearing my Asics,
Yeah.
like the old fuck that I am. Nah, dude, I've been wearing my Air Max 95s, but which is just making it worse. But
Oh God.
so I haven't skated in like about like 2 weeks. And because I've just been like trying to like lay off, so which that's why I've been playing like more games, I've been playing Warzone a lot.
Nice.
Like
Nice.
it'll be like I'll wake up and it'll be like 6 p.m. because I wake up at like 11 on my days off, and it'll be like 6 p.m. I'm like, oh shit, time really flew by, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think I ranked up. I went from like 16 to 25 in one day.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I was just like, yeah, I've been playing, but you know, but I don't know, but like also with all like shit posting memes and all that, dude, like it's so funny because it's like I remember I kept hearing shit about because Sumito Media is probably like the best place if you want to learn about context of memes, and he works quick. Basically, all I saw was like, it was something called like the Blink 182 submarine, and then it showed the outline of the submarine, and it shows Saddam Hussein on the bottom, which I was like, what the fuck is going on? And yeah, as soon as I heard about it, I was just like, and then I saw the news and it said, well, these survivors, they're still looking at it. I'm just, oh, they're dead.
They did.
Oh, no, they're definitely dead. Like, it's like, I don't know. It's just like,
it's like he did. I say he did.
He did, and and then another thing to point out, like, okay, and guess who actually went out their way to buy this controller out because of a meme? Fucking Rigo of all people bought the Log he found and bought the Logitech PC controller that was used on there. And
bro, I bet a lot of people went and bought it as like a fucking meme.
Yeah, and here's the thing, and people bought it, and guess what? It probably shows what really happened, because the thing about that controller, it has disconnecting issues, because you cannot have, because here's the cool thing about this controller. This was a USB wireless, not a Bluetooth. This was a USB wireless. Yeah, there was no wired option.
Get fucked.
Yeah, so like someone's, and a lot of people are pointing that theory, and they're just like, because here's the thing, it's not foreign, because I know some people like laugh about it, but it's not a foreign idea for people to use controllers for things.
Yeah, because the military does it with like drones and shit.
Yeah,
so it's like it's proven to work. But the thing is, we're not dunking on the controller. We're dunking on it because it's being used in a makeshift submarine.
Well, actually, it's not the fact that it's not being used in a makeshift submarine. It's just because you're using a disc controller that has disconnecting issues on the submarine.
Yes. When he's a fucking billionaire, but
well, I mean,
he's a billionaire because he knows how to be frugal about it.
Why was he? Was he really a billionaire, or was he a millionaire?
Well,
let's find out.
He was a CEO. I think CEO.
I'm a CEO, but that doesn't mean I'm a fucking millionaire. I just tried to do it just so I could get like some tax loopholes, but in reality, it's like you gotta sell something. Who am I gonna fucking sell purse hooks to?
All right.
Yeah, like
but then it's also like, hey, it looks good on your LinkedIn.
Oh yeah, I actually am a business consultant. Yeah, that is a real thing.
There you go.
Yeah, no, that really is a real thing. Just because you really don't need a business degree to like do stuff. You can just be a business consultant and just say, oh, what businesses did you help or look over or manage or whatever, and as long as it's like something under so many employees or some shit, you could just say that. I mean, I don't know. And besides, business consultant just sounds a lot more sexier than entrepreneur.
Yeah,
because entrepreneur just basically means like, what, you sell Cheetos door to door or something, but business consultant is still like, no, I tell people how to run the business, even though I'm pretty good at that. Don't fuck with me on Yakuza 7's business simulator. I came back from negative 10 million. I know how business works, you know. But yeah, Ocean Gate founders.
Yeah, he is.
Who is it? Stockton Rush.
Oh wait, no. Yeah, Stockton.
Man, that what a name. You know,
Stockton.
Man, Stockton Rush. This dude should have okay, this is the guy who probably competed with Bang energy drinks. He's all like, I got Rush energy. It has B12 vitamins and only 15 grams of sugar per every 16 ounce can, which actually sounds really great, actually.
Yeah, compared to like 56
or 29. What the fuck are you drinking? Was 56?
Doesn't Mountain Dew got 56 grams of sugar in it?
It does?
I believe so.
Oh my god! No, wait. Okay, Mount.
It's high.
Mount Kilimanjaro. No, Mountain Dew. Mount Kilimanjaro energy drink. Make you climb mountains and punch lions.
Oh, I was wrong. 54 grams of sugar.
That's still a lot. That's still
a shit ton.
Dude,
that is 13.5 teaspoons.
That's why I be getting headaches.
And only the 12 ounce, and that's the 12 ounce.
No, because because Mountain Dew will actually give me like the swirly headaches.
Yeah.
Like, because I remember like when I used to stream at a friend's house, like playing Overwatch, I would eat Doritos and drink Mountain Dew as a joke because I was a Diva main.
Yeah.
But I was like, dude, I think these Doritos are fucking me up. And then I stopped eating the Doritos and just have the Mountain Dew. But now I'm just like, no, it's the Mountain Dew. That's what's hurting me. It's actually making me sick.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
And then also the dye actually affects you too, because the dye is like banned everywhere else. Well, actually, dyes are like banned in most parts of Europe.
It's like slime green, man. There's nothing natural about it. So yeah.
Well, apples are slime green. That's what.
Well, it's been naturally made.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, Rush energy. Rush, you know, fucking
just had no marketing.
We'll put 7 grams of protein and
0.5 and
carbs,
1 gram of creatine.
Yeah,
throwing some creatine in there.
No, 17 grams of creatine.
There you go.
You know, the new age of consent. That's a horrible thing to say at the end of. You know.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, Stockton Rush. I was about to call him Ocean Rush. I'm like, that's a superhero name. That's something you would hear in The Boys. Yo, Ocean Rush. We can't find him. You know.
Let's see.
Okay. Yeah. He died June 18th. How would they know when he died? But anyways, conspiracy.
Well,
actually, but let me just see. Okay, early life and education. He was born into a wealthy family in San Francisco. That already says it. He didn't skate. I know he didn't skate.
Oh fuck.
Because bro, if I was born, okay, I'm gonna just say this, man. If I was just wealthy and I lived in San Francisco, I would just skate every day.
Mm-hmm. You don't have a care in the fucking world.
Literally. Like, I don't, it's all like, bro, I don't give a fuck if I live on a trust fund. I don't give a fuck. Don't shame me for being rich. At least I get to do whatever the fuck I want.
Whenever.
I could just stream. It's kind of funny because it's like, I'm kind of like doing the same shit now. I'm just playing video games and skating. So it's like, I'm winning no matter what income I have. But, literally. Okay. He went to Princeton University, which is pretty renowned, which is kind of weird because I mean his
father was a descendant of 2 signers of the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah, and then also
holy shit.
And then also he began scuba diving by age 12, and then okay,
commercial pilot at 18 years old.
You know, but there's something really strange about this. I just feel like there's something like, I don't know, something just doesn't add up.
I think he was probably a philanthropist his entire life. or was like groomed to be a philanthropist his entire life to keep, because he's always doing scuba diving. That's extreme.
Yeah.
Then he became a pilot. It's also extreme. It's like, okay, I've dove deep into the waters. I've flown over the oceans. What else can I do? I want to dive deeper.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes sense.
Yeah. He was a flight test engineer. For F-15.
Wow.
He was for the F-15 Eagle jet.
So, shit.
So something's not adding up.
This dude had so much. Did so much.
Yeah, he had knowledge. Like, he wasn't an idiot.
No, you're right. You're right.
There's something doesn't add up.
Princeton in aerospace engineering, unless he just okay. Well, you know how like you get a plumber and then you get an electrician. Both are masters of their own trade.
Yeah.
But yet, you try and tell one to do the other, vice versa, to do the other's job. So maybe he was just so like he had all this knowledge for planes and aerospace engineering. Maybe it didn't translate well to like
But the thing is,
excursion.
But the thing is, though, it's like, because I mean, there was something I found to where he did multiple deep sea excursions.
Yeah, they did a couple of them.
But it was, I think, honestly, I think it was the controller. Because there's nothing on here that says he was a gamer.
Mm.
I mean, seriously, he could have just. He could have just.
Account. Let's see if he has a Steam account.
Yeah, he could have just been like, you know what? This is a reliable controller. Yes, it is a great controller. Above
the dude
land.
at fucking Target, the dude at Target, where did he say? They said where he bought it. Just like dude at Best Buy is like, yeah, it's a good controller, man.
You can buy it on Amazon.
Oh, he bought it. That's not okay.
Yeah.
Damn, I thought he went to like Best Buy or some shit.
Oh no, he probably went to, but he probably wanted something that was like, I guess what it was, because those controllers, like at that time, okay, that was like the controller for PCs if you don't want to play on mouse and keyboard. Like, you know what I mean? And that's why like Microsoft had all the updates to like play like Xbox controllers now, because it's all Microsoft. But that was like the computer controller. You get what I'm saying? Almost like how you had like racing wheels made for like PC and then for Xbox and then for PS4, like that. It was like
so when he probably looked it up, that was probably what came up.
Yeah, so or I mean, it's like I said, it's reliable, it's bulky, it's a pretty sturdy controller, like in this construction. Even the bumpers are very like, you kind of they let you know you're pushing them. It
can
like
take a couple of rage quits.
Yeah, like it's like, you ever shot a Makarov?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Actually, yes.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like House of Recoil.
Yeah.
It's recoil. Like it's like it's working.
Oh yeah.
Like that kind of stuff. I mean, how fucking weird is that? Like that we're just controlling. Like it's like people would not understand us. It would be like, what the fuck is a Makarov? What the fuck is that? It's just like, here's the thing. We grew up in the 90s. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
It was all like, we're not Republicans
80s,
or Democrats.
Early 2000,
I was like, I hate trucks, but I love
monster trucks. Shit.
I was gonna say, but I thought you were gonna say, but I love Monster. I don't like big trucks, but I love drinking Monster. It's all like, I got my license taken away. I'm on probation. I punch holes in drywall.
I've been shot
to hide my monsters.
I've been shot. I've been stabbed. I'm hit with a brick.
It's all like, I've dated. It's all like, I've dated a Puerto Rican. I've been stabbed and stabbed and stabbed with the brick. I've been shot with the knife, stabbed with the knife, and stabbed with the brick.
I then also hit her back.
Yeah.
With a brick. shot her, and then
Yeah,
she stabbed me again.
dude.
And
Yeah,
that's how I met your mother.
yeah. What? No, I met your mother because I wanted aguacate, but they were out, and I started beating the shit out of everyone. That I don't know. That's still one of the best videos. But yeah. So, anyways, but yeah, yeah. So Ocean Rush. I mean, Stockton Rush. Uh, like some, like I mean, something just
Bro, yeah.
there's like kind of consistent because the guy was smart.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't only like an heir to like a wealthy family, you know. Which I don't think they were billionaires. I think they were like 100 millionaires. Because 100 million is still a lot of fucking money.
Literally.
Like people just do, you know.
Yeah, they don't. Some people can't comprehend like how much $1 million is.
Yeah.
Now times that by 1,000,000.
Yeah, and then times that by another 100 of that 100 million.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, dude, there's like very few billionaires. As a matter of fact, if he was a billionaire, he wouldn't even be doing this shit.
He'd be paying other people.
He'll probably he'll be living in Dubai. That's what he'll be doing.
Shit.
That's what they all do. You know,
Yeah.
I think there's like tax things going on, or they do something. Oh, I don't know. There's something over there, you know. But anyways, something just doesn't add up to the story. I think Ocean Rush was. I think he was sabotage. Dude, what if he was sabotaged by someone in there? Who else was on there? Okay.
The night. No, it was the British guy. He was a billionaire. The British dude was the British dude, and the I don't want to. See.
All right. Okay. News.yahoo. Okay, there we go. Yahoo is a somewhat reliable source.
Watergate. It's like Ocean Gate.
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay.
Oh, a the other Pakistani guy. Okay, yeah, I didn't want to just say Arab. I just want to be like, I want to know exactly what he was.
Yeah, because it's kind of weird, those territories, because some people don't want to be called Arabic and some people don't want to be called Palestinians because there's just so many different like regions.
Yeah,
you know,
that's like if you call up like a Puerto Rican a Mexican, you're gonna get shot.
Nah, dude. If it's all like, there's no fucking way you can mistake a Puerto Rican for a Mexican. There's no fucking way. You ever? I mean, cause seriously, you'll just have a Mexican like burning a fucking rainbow flag, you know, and listening to Deicide. You know, still playing that Ibanez RG. You know, that they got at the pawn shop, the RG 12 30 40 Z 798, whatever, fucked up, those fucked up model numbers for Ibanez. You know, but Ibanez RG is like guaranteed for like that, you know, that fucking Hispanic domestic abuser that still wants to convince me that Whitechapel is okay.
Damn.
Like,
yeah.
And the funny thing about it, I'm not even talking about one person. I'm talking about the whole scene. Like that. That's like the sad thing about it.
It's like, wait, do you mean that guy, or
it's
which
you
one?
Know,
You're just like, the fact you have to ask.
It's like it's always like, you know, that worn punk guy with a lot of tattoos that low key used to be a heroin addict.
Oh yeah.
Like it's funny because I think Andrew Huberman always said like, yeah, when you see guys who have like a lot of tattoos, a lot of punk rock guys, like a lot, they're probably like a recovering addict.
Oh yeah.
Like they wanted that feeling or something. It's like there's just something about that. It's always been consistent, you know.
Oh.
What, you found a connection?
Well, damn, that just makes a lot of sense.
Oh, okay. I thought you found like a missing clue in the Ocean Gate case.
Well, I mean, one of them was a French explorer. I don't know.
Well, okay, Paul. Okay. Oh, we're gonna look at that.
Paul Henri Nardulet. Maybe.
Paul
Henri.
He's not even coming up. Okay. Paul Henry I thought his name was Negro. Negrolet.
God,
That's messed up.
Negrolet.
His own like
Not the-
his own Negrolet. Is that what you call a French black person?
How the fuck it says
It's all
French pronunciation? What is that? Are you on his Wikipedia?
I'm trying to spell his name correct. I'm dyslexic. Like
Discuss the
I'm
dyslexias.
no. I thought it says Negro. Negrolet.
Nar-
Turbo Negro.
Turbo Negro.
That's his name.
It's like, what's your name? Yeah, they call me Turbo.
Turbo.
I'm not calling you that.
You got Ocean Rush and Turbo Negro that was on the submarine. Yeah, let's not get canceled. AK. Okay, who was he? Was warned 5 people killed. That's all he's famous for. Okay.
He was born in Chamonix in the French department of Haute-Savoie.
You can literally
Savoie.
no. You can read it literal. It's probably pronounced like literally.
Haute-Savoie. Savoy. Oh, fuck, I don't know. He lived in Casablanca, Morocco for 13 years before relocating to Paris.
Oh, so is that why he's called Negrolet? They call him he's African, but he doesn't look African.
Morocco.
We're gonna call him. We call him. His name translates to fancy African.
Wow, he was in the French Navy.
Again, something doesn't make sense.
Specializing in mine clearance, diving, and deep underwater intervention.
Like I said, something's not making sense.
Whose mission was to neutralize underground mines. In 1980s, he transferred to the Undersea Intervention Group, where he piloted intervention submarines. This dude, he knew how to pilot submarines. He retrieved submerged French planes and helicopters, including the individuals with them. What? He worked as a Roman wreck located at the depth 70 meters. He also located the DHC-5 Buffalo that crashed in 1979 with 12 people on board, including several members of the something government. He retired a captain.
Like,
hold the fuck up, man.
What you find a puzzle piece? Oh,
because it's like he knew. Couldn't he look at this thing and say, "You're a fucking idiot. I'm not getting in that."
You know what? I think I know what. I found it. I found the missing piece. I found it right here. All right.
Sulman
Dawood, the son of the Pakistani businessman. I think what happened was like, oh, you can play Fortnite on here? No, you know, and then like they fucked it up, and it's like it's all like they're like, come in, what? Come in. Do you still get? Can you read us? It's like, you stupid fucking kid, you fucking idiot.
You killed us all.
You killed him, and then he's probably like started choking him, and then they're just like, you know, like, oh no, I think the kid fucked it up. It's like when you bring a dog with you and it just fucks up everything. You know?
He gets the zoomies and like knocks over the fucking table.
Yeah, it hits the fucking red button. You know,
he's launched the nukes.
You know,
yeah,
it's like fucking. Oh man, he thought he could go Captain Price on us,
right?
You know, launching an EMP missile or some shit, and it's like, I think that's what it was. The kid got them killed because he thought he could play Fortnite on the TV and he fucked with the controls.
Dude, did you see like the bathroom they had in that thing? It's nasty. Okay, he was a businessman, investor, and philanthropist. He was born in Pakistan.
Who had a son that killed him because he thought he could play Fortnite.
Hey, Wikipedia's right here,
No,
man.
no. What if he was just like, man, this submarine's boring. Let's watch Family Guy clips. No, it's a no, change the TV. You know, it's all no push the button. You know, yeah.
The Daywood Group.
No, because they even said to where it's just like there's two possible ways that they died: either painfully slow, gasping for air, or they just imploded to death.
Yeah,
Just
like
like just I mean, come on. I mean, and this was their dream, right? To see the Titanic. Well, we all learned from the teacher from Invader Zim as a like, don't dream, because dreams only implode. I wanted to go to space, and the fucking thing just implodes. You know. So yeah.
literally
So she definitely warned us about that. Dreams do implode.
dreams do implode. I wish they would have found that out.
Yeah, I just want to see if like I wonder if there's like a comment under that, you know.
So this dude is just okay. The Pakistani guy. He has nothing. I mean, he's like fucking like he wasn't a seafarer guy. I guess
Mhm.
that's what it said. Vice chairman of the Engro Corporation, director of the Daywood Hercules Corporation.
Which did what?
That's a good question. What are they?
Metal Gears.
Daywood Hercules Corporation Limited, Pakistani publicly listed investment and holding company. Ah. Chemicals. Daywood Hercules Chemicals was formed as a joint venture between Pakistani Daywood Group and the American company Hercules Inc., a fertilizer plant. Let's see, was the first private sector venture to receive a loan from the World Bank. The factory was the largest ammonia urea plant in the country at the time. Just that.
Yeah, but still something. But yeah, I still
I
go.
think I think he was the one where it's just like, hey, let's pay $500,000 to go because he had to pay for him and his son to
Mhm.
go see the Titanic. Was also a trustee. I'm trying to see.
Yeah, I think the kid fucked it up.
They departed from their residence in London and journeyed to Canada for the duration of the month.
I mean, you know, his stepson is like inheriting a chunk of that wealth, right?
Bro,
The war, he
Blink 182 concert.
yeah, and he shot his shot at an OnlyFans model.
That was I follow her too, so
Yeah.
I was just like, this is fucking funny.
You would follow.
I was like, no way.
Yeah.
No, it's because she plays Apex too. That's how I found her too.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
No, I think it would just be more shocking. Just be all like, yeah, what if he was? I want to like edit him and just look for like this semi niche person that has a following and it's like a fucking trans person. Just edit that. Just be all like, and then you're gonna have like Fox News. I'm like, well, what was that dude's name? Carl Tuckerson or Nick Carlman?
Oh,
that always sounds confused. He's where he always talks is like centipedes. In my vagina, no, wait, it's millipedes. Yeah, millipedes. In my vagina, it's be like the Grimace Shake. Only available in America.
Because communists will use it to their advantage.
Dude, like I was, or he probably would say that shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. Or Tucker Carlson. I said his name in so many different ways.
You said it in 3 different variations. I wasn't even gonna correct you because I was like, "That's funny." I was like, "Nah, let's keep it like that. That's funny."
Yeah, it's all like, Tucker Carlson, dude. What if we just like found out like, hey, Tucker Carlson, you should do like SCP narrations.
Shut the fuck up.
That would be like seriously. Hey, man. I'm not a hater. I just want to put people on the right path of redemption.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, what if like seriously? What
this article is the Grimace Shake SCP?
Yeah, Dude, you know how much of a fucking following he would have? Like if he denounces all his political associations and just make like
Yeah,
shit posts on YouTube or just satire.
bruh.
Like to have a cameo account. I mean, I don't know because I just always feel I don't know because I've met like a few like political news people or journalists really.
Yeah.
And they're decent people. They're just working for a check.
Oh yeah.
I mean, dude, Boondocks literally taught us this.
Yeah.
Where they're just like, man,
No,
I don't. Where he's just like, I don't care about Republicans and Democrats, man. I just care about getting this check.
Yeah.
I could give two less shits about who gives a fuck about what I say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
That's literally it. Hell, like Fox had to put out a statement. It's like, don't take him seriously.
Yeah.
He's an entertainer.
Yeah. That's
Like,
I mean, that's what news is. It has to be entertaining.
mm-hmm.
Interesting. Oh, never mind. No, that's not interesting. Okay. No, I thought he would. No, for a second, I thought he was on The Hill, which is like another alternative news channel.
Oh no.
I'll just be like that. That would have been really interesting if he ended up there. I'm just like, wow, another person that's a little more centrist, which is still pretty bad. I don't know. Centrist people are all pretty bad from what I've observed.
They call themselves centrist, but yet most of their shit is like right leaning anyway.
Yeah, they're red pilled.
Yeah.
They're just I mean they're just Republicans that have more than one black friend.
Yeah.
It's like you got Warren and you're just like, oh yeah, no, I got a black friend, but when you got two of them, you're just like, oh shit, man, oh man, should I escape the Confederacy and join the Union?
Mm.
Man,
Damn.
I mean, they got better uniforms though. Our uniforms are all gray and raggedy. And then they got the trapdoor musket. I don't know if the Union had trapdoor muskets at that point. I don't know. I'm just trying to think. But then again, there was like so much about like territories, and it's really fucked up because the Confederacy, like the reason besides slavery, because here's the thing: the Confederacy secretly knew that they were a crumbling nation, so they were doing whatever they can to get whatever profits that the elite could get. Because it was about keeping slavery and keeping non-political white people poor. Yeah, that was literally the reason. Was basically we're a crumbling nation anyway, so let's try to get much profit and money as we can before we go down and fuck all these people.
Man, why does that sound so familiar to something that's going on right now?
Yeah, Apex. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were thinking. Oh, were we not thinking the same thing? I mean, nah, Apex is still good. They're never gonna go under.
Oh no.
Nah, there's no way.
Because they're still one of the most. Because out of like Warzone and then Overwatch, they're like that good sweet spot where you get like good shooting mechanics, but also movement.
Yeah, and unique specials.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, I just love Warzone because I just like Monkey Brain.
Oof. LMG just
Monkey Brain. I don't like the new map though. It's all just buildings. Like it's all because I like the last one because you got like flatlands, some mountainous areas. All this is just all buildings.
So you can just rat in buildings the entire time, huh?
Yeah, well, I did it unintentionally, and it's like, yeah, you can. Because I'm always jumping on. I'm either like trying to go top, but I don't know. I don't like this new map. I just hope next season is better. But I mean, but I'm still playing it because it feels pretty balanced to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, dude? Matt Pike is on Cameo for $66.
You, man,
That's wild.
dude, it's like
I'm looking. I was like, I haven't seen who's on Cameo in a bit, so I'm just going through who's there.
yeah,
Wow, I
yeah,
haven't heard of any of these people.
yeah. Did you, man? Oh yeah, you want to know something that's like real? Like, okay, I kind of went
Is
down like a rabbit
is
hole finding out artists,
mhm.
like finding out like, cause cause one day I remember I researched about like CKY of like what really happened behind the scenes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that shit was kind of, it was kind of sad in a way, or
Uh huh.
disappointing because it's like, damn, Darren Miller and Chad Ginsburg did not like each other.
Mm-mm.
Like damn. I mean, the fact that he he used to sneak in the studio and play all his guitar parts because he was better than him.
Damn.
You know, it's
Damn.
like that. Like basically, it was almost like toxic Mel Lockalypse drama, but like for real.
It's like like Toki's. I just normally I plays over your stuffs anyways.
Yeah, or like what they said,
And
murder
then they
face.
just get they murder face.
Yeah, like they just like sometimes we just unplug you and you don't even notice. Like, and that's really how it was, you know, because there was always like this weird like, you know, I don't know, like there was always. I mean, it makes sense though, but damn, that just sucks, you know, that they just like did not like each other,
Hmm.
you know. But and then another thing, I went down a rabbit hole of like of the Ting Tings, which
Oh wow.
yeah, because on my board where it says "Shut Up and Let Me Skate," that was actually inspired by the Ting Tings of the song "Shut Up and Let Me Go."
Oh.
Yeah, so that's where I got the idea from. But then also, like, you know, it was also like other meanings to it because, you know, it was like, you know, it was beginning of June, and I just think it's fucking, there's this weird, stupid gatekeeping shit, you
Hmm.
know, because I'm starting to like see it more and more, and it's like kind of like, and the thing is, it's like from people who don't really skate, like who aren't really in the community, you know? Because because basically they're gatekeeping of like, you know, they're bashing like girls, you know, who skate, which I'm like, bro, I don't know what you're talking about. There's been some that are just killing it,
Yeah.
like I already like killing it, you
Hmm.
know. And then also there's like one skater, and the thing is, like, I followed her for like a while. Her name is Erin, and people like I just hope like people don't go too deep in her history and it starts like shitting on her because here's the thing, because people don't know that she's trans, but the fact that
Oh.
her transition happened like so long ago to where it's like you wouldn't even know,
Hmm.
you know. But she's fucking good. Like
Yeah.
damn, like no, it was crazy because I'm just like, awesome, Nike is actually sponsoring you now,
Right.
you know. And then also and I'm starting to see like some hate comments for Violet skateboards.
Really.
Yeah, because Warren Cater joined Violet, which I think it's awesome because I kind of expected him anyways, because you know he rode with Supreme and all the Supreme people, like some of them like went to Violet, you know.
Hmm.
But also like I just hope that I mean, there's already talking shit about, you know, Efron Danzig, which by the way, that's their real name. That's their
Oh,
actual birth name. So it's just like, yeah, your name is Danzig.
that's wild, man.
Because that's a real name. Because that's like a
Yeah,
city,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know, you know,
yeah.
and
Like you
that's
like you never associate it anymore
yeah,
with
yeah,
anything else.
you know, and that's another trans skater, but they're obviously trans,
Ah,
you
okay.
know, and but they're fucking good. Like they
Hmm.
got like stupid flat game, like stupid good flat ground game, and
Yeah.
that's where. But it's starting to be that point where it's just like, bro, like skateboarding's kind of like it should be. Because here's the thing, it's not like, because you know it's not like it's a safe space. It's just that outcast outlet. Like you're not a normal ass person if you skate.
Yeah.
Like you're really not when you really think about it. I mean, look how long it took for it to be in like to be recognized as like a competition.
Oh yeah,
That's the reason why the Olympics even got ratings.
yeah. It's
Really?
like hell. I mean, hell, yeah. Like you were considered a punk kid, for doing it.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah, we're delinquents.
Yeah,
You were fucking tagging shit. You were trespassing.
yeah.
You know, and like fighting random security guards,
Hmm.
which like that's the reason why everyone are saying like all cops are bastards. No, I believe all security guards are bastards because they be doing the most. They be doing the fucking most.
Oh yeah.
you know
It's like, dude.
No, because half the time, when a cop, they'll just handcuff you, have you sit on the curb, then get back up and let you go.
Hmm.
That's how it is half the time, in all honesty.
Yeah.
If it goes, but security guard, oh hell no, they'll push you. They will literally harm you. They'll throw
Oh
a
yeah.
fucking stick in front of your fucking board, and then you'll eat massive shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Which is
Like
ironic
they
because
got.
they don't want you to get hurt and sue, but because of what you just did, oh, I'm definitely gonna sue now.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Oh yeah.
like kicking my foot as I'm about to ollie this fucking four stair. Like, dude, fuck security guards. And yeah, but anyways, that's the whole point of like, shut up and let me skate. It's just
Hmm.
basically like, dude, just shut up, just let people skate.
Oh yeah.
Who gives a shit, or beginners or event or what, or have whatever style, because bro, like there's just people, I mean, hell, even people were like hating on Wiz Khalifa.
What?
Yeah, just
What,
because,
for skating?
yeah, because they're just like, oh, so he's just doing nothing. And then that's why I put my comment where I'm just like, dude, people don't realize that, like, pushing, learning, riding a board, pushing and riding with confidence and
Hmm.
comfortability is actually a skill.
Right.
Like, he looks natural on it. Like, when I saw him push, is by that third push, I'm just like, oh, dude, he knows how to fucking ride.
Hmm.
Like, it doesn't look just on it. Like, it just looks like, no, he knows how to ride.
Yeah.
Even though he didn't do any tricks, but he looked good. But he looked natural pushing on it. And
Okay.
that's the thing, because people just don't develop that. Because some people have like horrible push style,
Hmm.
like very like, even though they can skate good, but they got horrible push style.
Yeah.
I learned my push style from Stevie Williams. That's why I put my leg up all the way, because when you just look kind of exaggerated but chill, like it
Hmm.
looks natural. Hell, Cata Diaz does the same thing. She's a
Oh,
cool
okay.
skater. She'll be pushing the same way too. I'm just like, fuck
Mhm.
yeah, I know exactly how she's pushing. Like,
Yeah.
But anyways, but yeah, the band. You remember the band of Ting Tings though?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, what he did. Oh yeah, they did Great DJ, Shut Up and Let Me Go, and damn, what else that they? Oh, That's Not My Name.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
because here's the thing, I genuinely like that album that they released.
Hmm.
Because I remember when I first saw him on a website called VBS.TV before they turned into Vice.com. Because they used to have
Yeah.
like promo, like a lot of underground and independent like artists and all that. And this was back when it was still single of the song Great DJ.
Hmm.
And here's the thing about it, of the fall of what, wait a minute, this was like the biggest band at the world at one point, but what happened? Well, here's the thing. They were so big that they can do whatever they want, but by their second album they were making it, they literally trashed their second album and started
Yeah.
all over, because they were just like, wait, because okay, here's the thing. There's a difference between the record label telling you what to do and then the record label saying, oh, this is going to be great, a lot of people are going to love it because electronic dance music, because this was like the rise of quote unquote EDM, because they're
Hmm.
just like, oh, this is gonna, oh, everyone's gonna love it, and they felt that they were gonna be sellouts because the record label told them like a lot of people will like this, so they
Yeah.
just trashed it. But I'm just like, dude, you kind of shot yourself in the foot, because if you're doing something and the label is kissing your ass, that's when you know you fucking made it.
Hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like literally, dude. Like to where they're just like, oh man, this is really good. And it's like, and they're saying that for every song that they're, that they made for the album, because they were like maybe 50% done with it. But then they just scrapped all of it, and then they just wanted to do something completely different on purpose. But the thing is, they could have been leaders of like this new kind of genre of music, or more the popular genre, because everything has sort of like, kind of like that fake house sort of feel to it. Everything even's clubby now, even when like, and it went with like everything has kind of like a more of a club pop structure now. But the fact that they could have been the first and dominated, like they could have written maybe a possible better blueprint of what was to come for everyone to follow. Maybe they could have made music better.
Maybe.
Instead of like labels telling people what to do, because that's what labels resorted to do anyways.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn. Like they had that much popularity and power in the music industry.
And then just nothing.
Yeah, like they just felt they basically, I don't know. Like I said, they just shot themselves in the foot. But basically, they just got too self-conscious. That's what it was. It's almost like, because I wanted Power Trip to become fucking known.
The next big.
Yeah, I wanted them, but now look, now look, everyone's listening to fucking Deftones. Creed will always be a better band. No, Creed got some fucking bangers, bro.
Bro, I don't give a shit what no one.
No, they're
that banger ass album.
Dude.
Every band, like yes.
Yeah, like dude, they're like fucking no, because there's like this Super Bowl show from like in like what 2001, the Thanksgiving show. Yeah, it was a Thanksgiving war. This was after 9/11 happened. And it was probably like one of the best performances ever. Because everything went according to plan.
Yeah.
Everything,
Wow. That never happens.
Yeah. Even the doves, when they freed them, were all like,
yeah.
What the fuck? And then I don't know. It's kind of like epic, dude. It's just like, dude, this is such an early 2000s feel.
Right.
Like, bam, dude. I picture a Spider-Man trailer to this music.
Yeah, literally.
Like they were. No, it's weird. Like they were better than Nickelback. But then also, like, there was another thing. Another band I haven't heard in a while. Cage the Elephant.
Oh my god, bro! Their singer's been a menace.
Yeah, I was about to mention that.
yeah, he's a fucking menace. I've seen them they were like played all over the buzz, like late 2010 to like 2014. Yeah, they were playing their shit on the radio nonstop, but now
which was a surprise at the time.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think it was because remember they had that that might have been the little indie phase that was like kind of popping.
Yeah, it was right timing because the first Borderlands game was what made them famous.
Oh,
they were straight up they were in the commercial.
Oh,
and because don't forget, Borderlands did not become like a big fucking franchise until like 2, until 2 came out, because the first one was like, it was still like a niche game.
Mm-hmm.
Like people played it. I mean, there was a lot of people online. I had some of the best memories of playing the first one. Like it's the fact that you made a crew.
Oh yeah.
Like y'all all everyone jumped in randomly, and we were basically committed to each other for the next like 3 months.
Damn.
Which is crazy. Like 3 complete strangers, and we all made the time. Like literally, And that was like the coolest thing ever. But like, that's where they got their claim to fame from. And then they started promoting more. And also because it was like perfect timing, because around like that phase, we got around like 2010s or the early ones, before Vivo took over everything.
Mm-hmm.
you know, you did have like this sort of like big, I don't know, I just feel like I said, I think music, like that was like the peak of internet like access music,
Oh yeah,
you know,
that's
before 2013 happened, you know, where everything was becoming monetized and then the apocalypse
basically
and
the fall of MySpace.
you know,
Before the fall of MySpace.
I don't even know when MySpace really fell. I have no memory of when it really fell.
It was like 2010 to 11. That's when it started. Just
Yeah,
no one, everyone was on Facebook and still Tumblr and yeah,
yeah,
because Instagram was just at that time. It was just like image sharing. You didn't really,
yeah, and squared pictures
yeah,
and filters, but like, yeah, but yeah, that was like the crazy thing. Like, what was it he was charged for? The singer
yeah. That shit
having like suppressors on his pistol or some shit.
arrested on weapons charges. Was seen pulling a gun out of his pocket in a public restroom in a Manhattan hotel. And
So he was So basically, he was going John Morant on people's asses.
he was intoxicated, according to he had a 45 caliber Smith and Wesson and a 45 caliber Sig Sauer in a bag. Okay.
So he was
Al-
base. So
Also
he was.
found 11 officers also found 11 Polaroid images photos of the guns, some showing a hand pointing to firearms and 6 handwritten notes. And a message on one of the notes read in substance, "I will defend myself if I am attacked."
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. Although he just went John Morant on people's asses, getting banned from 25
Man,
games. Like, dude,
that reminds me of the oh my god, think about his charge. Also Pat O'Brien.
is that
That.
still a thing?
Huh?
Is that still a thing going on? Is he still getting in
Nah,
trouble?
I no, I think he's still
Is
no
is he
no
is he
they
is
did a
he on
thing.
probation?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, is that what he on? Like, does he have like an ankle? Is he playing with the ankle bracelet or ankle tracker?
No, they got the guitarist for Hate Eternal to play with them.
Okay, damn, that would have been
What the
that would have been dope. Pat O'Brien with the
right,
ankle
no, no,
brace,
yeah.
you
Yeah,
know,
no, that'd be Eric Rutan. But yeah, no, that'd be hype. That would
yeah,
be hype.
you know,
It'd be funny as shit.
yeah. That was like still, man. I don't know. I feel like that whole incident. He just had a nervous breakdown because BC Rich was
Yeah.
taking over. You know, and he's just like, I can't get guitars no more. What the fuck? And then all my
Yeah.
prototypes are burning. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You know. So like,
He had a bunch of green tip ammo saved up and he's like, fuck.
man,
Man.
that's so it's so weird how like green tip ammo just sounds so illegal, but it's not.
Dude, the
or,
whole
or
thing.
is it illegal in some places?
No, they tried to make it illegal, and that's why like so many people like started buying bulk of it.
Yeah, which is weird because originally the green tip bullets were fucking the zombie slayers. Because
Yeah.
that's what they were at first. Which was like really fucking like it was really fucking weird because it's like it was just a weird fucking it was just a weird time.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. When like a bunch of brands, when the zombie craze was huge, and they're like,
Yeah,
"Hey,
yeah,
let's."
dude.
I still have two. No, I think I have three. Like when I first bought my shotgun, I saw them at some at Academy, and I was like,
What the fuck?
"Okay, these are cool. They're
What,
zombie double odd buck rounds."
that's all they were, just double aught.
Yeah, just
Like
double odd
just nothing.
buck.
Not the one with like where it's like double aught and the BBs and right behind it.
No, it was just gimmicky double odd buck. I,
Okay.
I knew what it was.
Were like was it like a cool color?
Yeah, it was just like an
What
all black cartridge.
was it all black and instead of the brass it was red?
let me find.
That would be cool, but you know that shit would jam if they
Oh,
colored
dude. Oh, dude, definitely.
it.
Fuck, where is a round? I need to look for one. I know I still have a. I know I still have them. I have a couple because I didn't shoot all of them.
Yeah.
So, well, let me see. Let me see if they're still available. I doubt it because, like I
No.
said, it's like when the zombie craze was like
Yeah, zombies and bacon were like the two most obsessed things.
epic meal time, bacon, 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 bacon.
Like literally,
Yeah,
remember?
Yeah, it was done by Hornady.
Yeah, remember the bacon shake at Jack in the Box?
Yeah.
Dude, that was like 1,200 calories for a small size.
Yeah.
You know?
That shit was gnarly, dude.
Did you actually get it before it got banned?
No, there was
because
one thing I was like,
I've heard because no one really gave like a straight answer, but a lot of people said because of like the Grimace shake, it's like banned all over the world.
it's so great.
You know, it's banned.
It's become sentient.
Yeah, like but it's kind of funny though, because like I think the last post I made was like the most creative one, where like someone was like drinking it and all you saw was like their shoes, like they exploded. Yeah, that's like creative, you know, a lot better than the other ones, you know. But I kind of want to do it, but I don't want to get in trouble on Instagram for promoting drug use. I want to be like, you know, because I'm just like, hey man, wasn't it like DJ Screw Day recently, and then also the Grimace shake came out, so I'm just like, so it's the McDonald's lean shake, and just start playing a bunch of Screw, you know, CDs, which I'm surprised my car still has a CD player.
Seriously.
Yeah, you know, or roll up in my fucking, I don't know what the fuck I roll up with. I got nothing that was, I don't know, man. All those fucking classic, all my old cars were just gas guzzlers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the lean shake. I'm surprised no one did that.
Hey, there it is, man. That's the what is it? Fuck, I had a saying.
What, the meme?
It's like, no, it's like that's the, you know, the needle and the feather. That's like, oh, cool, like SVC, like cosmic horror kind of thing, and then you're just like, just fucking banging Screw while drinking it. Like, yeah, I'm like, okay, that's good.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, I want to make a YouTube short of that, but I don't want to get, like I said, I don't want to get in trouble for promoting drug use. I don't want to be like just having like some 10-year-old kid putting like Robitussin into his Grimace shake and swallowing it up. You know, it's just like watching watching Baker, watching Baker 3.
That's where you just like, don't do this at home.
You know,
it's like, don't try this at home, kids.
Don't try it, or like YouTube, don't demonetize me.
Right.
You know, I'm at, my channel is at like 27,000 views right now. I don't want that to drop.
Fucking A.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, seriously. But I mean, slowly but surely. But I'm only posting why I think of something funny though. Even though that is something funny, but I'm like, should I go through with it? I don't want to get flagged. But then again, if I'm not saying okay, maybe I can get around that.
Yeah, you
if
just
I'm
get
not
around,
it's all like,
just banging Screw. Just
just be like, I got that Grimace shake, and then you
take a drink, and then just
damn it, dude, I gotta call someone. I know a few people. I know someone who has a fucking Impala. I know someone. No,
hey, there you go. There you go. Oh, fuck yeah.
You know, but yeah, that Grimace shake is fucking, I don't know, because someone said it's actually really awful.
I don't even know what flavor it is. Is it berries, grape?
Well, they say it is. I don't know. I don't know, because Rigo he had it and he said it literally tastes like diabetes. So it's almost like it's probably just all sugar. It's probably just like some added syrup sugar or whatever to make it purple. I mean,
honestly,
it's like that's
probably right. You're probably very right about that.
Yeah, and then also I'm just surprised, like, so does that mean that they got the ice cream machines to work consistently?
Right?
You know, because it's like, because here's the weird thing about it. Like, that's the reason why the ice cream machine, because when you go at like rush hour, it's not that it's broken. It's not working because it's in self cleaning mode, and that's the misconception about it. It's not broken. It's just basically what people should be saying is just like, oh, ice cream is unavailable at this moment.
Yeah.
That's a professional way of saying it. Instead of saying it's broken, because people just assume it's broken, and then you're just, so
Never gonna get it fixed.
Yeah, you're not gonna get it like for the rest of the day. It just means it's in a self cleaning because it serves so much. Because don't forget, the reason why McDonald's Sprite is so different, because those lines are actually clean pretty often.
It's
Like very clean, like, I mean, I don't know. It just tastes like carbonated syrup to me. I don't have any flavor in soda anymore. It's not the same.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's not the fucking same. And then also another thing too. Black Ops Cold War was apparently not a very safe game to play for the past year.
Really? No.
Yeah, because because there was a sale. Because I bought this, there was a sale on like BattleNet. Black Ops were like $19 because it was always full price. For whatever fucking reason, not even the sale price, it was always full price. And I started playing it. All my zombie stuff is still on there. Which is good. But I found out it wasn't a safe game because there was a lot of hackers, like a lot of them. Like it was almost like on basically they will obtain a lot of people's like private information.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like real bad, and like they only recently did something about it and fixed it. And
holy shit.
Yeah. So Black Ops is like super. It's good to play again. People are playing it again now because a lot of people say that was like the last good Call of Duty. Because, and the funny thing about it, because Vanguard, they didn't have to worry about hackers because there was no one playing it.
Literally.
And that's why I heard people are still playing Vanguard because they're just like, oh, there's no hackers in here. Because why the fuck would you hack Vanguard? You fucking loser. But anyways, but the weird thing about it, it's almost like, I think the reason why Cold War was fixed was because I think that was the plea deal between Putin and Wagner Company. Coincidence? Because literally, as soon as they came to like, they ceased, moving towards Russia, Black Ops Cold War is now fixed. Wait, you mean it wasn't?
You gotta thank the what's his name, the president of Belarus for that. I don't know what kind of pull he has on them, but shit, got it to work.
He's all like, "You stop this shit, or we'll tell Molchadomo to break up right now." It's all connecting. This is my next conspiracy. Eastern Europe is gonna be the savior at the final hour.
It's like, bro, how much pull do they have? It's like, you'll find out.
Molchadomo, that's the pull. Stalker was on sale recently. Coincidence? I'm actually gonna start playing that game, but I'm kind of intimidated to play it because it's always like, oh, it's an open world, it's an open world shooter, but it's always like, yeah, but this was like an open world shooter during the 360 era. So that means, and you know what that means? The map is really big.
Oh yes.
Because isn't it crazy how like bigger like games were like map wise in older games?
Yeah.
Like,
dude.
And sometimes it's almost like, dude, playing Zelda on like N64 or GameCube or just any Zelda game.
You felt, fucking the Wind Waker, when you get into the sea, you're just almost endless.
Yeah.
You just go and go. It wasn't until when you got like a quick travel, that's when you're just like, son of a bitch. Other than that, you had to change the direction of the wind so you can go faster. Like, bro. and it just felt endless.
Yeah,
You
like
find all these random little islands anyway too.
yeah, and it's huge too because it's like, and sometimes, you know, because I kind of learned something recently about like, you know, like the type of coding like certain games were, where like I heard about like basically the most amazing game design ever was like Roller Coaster Tycoon. Because Roller Coaster Tycoon was like kind of a strictly PC game.
Yeah.
But the way that the coding was, I forgot what it was, but they say it was more of a primitive style of coding where you had to put more detail into it, but it made it run better. And Roller Coaster Tycoon was the game to where you could literally fuck around to the point to where it's like, wow, this game is like not lagging no matter how much shit you're putting into this fucking park,
Right.
you know, and having like 40 plus NPCs at a time, like NPCs doing whatever, you know, artificially, you know, like,
Yeah.
and it's like, you know, and that game was made by one person too.
Really?
Yeah, Roller Coaster Tycoon. And yeah, so I kind of learned about like the way that coding was made in video games back then. I think that's why games were like, you know, they really understood like the capabilities that they can do. You know, because now like the announcement of the Metal Gear Solid Collection Volume 1 that's coming out this October, which is coming out on everything supposedly.
Ooh.
I think, let me confirm that. Okay, Metal Gear, oh, Master Collection Volume 1. Okay, so yeah, it's on everything. It's gonna be on oh wow. Okay, I take it back. Not everything. It's gonna be on Nintendo Switch, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and Steam, but I don't see fucking PS4 on here.
Wow.
Which is like, are you fucking serious? Dude, no, because this is what the Master Collection is Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3. PS2 games.
Wow.
So there you go. They just don't know how to port stuff to. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with PS4, but it just seems like they don't know how to port stuff to PS4. Like, you could port PS1 and PS2 games to PS3, and then now you're putting like PS1. What I heard, PS1 and PS2 games to PS5, but you can't do it to PS4. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do research on that shit because that's really fucking weird, but it's kind of inexcusable.
It's yeah, it's really like how like PS4 was like one of the best things y'all had.
It's still selling.
Oh yeah.
I go to Walmart and Target on occasion. I'll see them in stock, and then maybe like a week later they'll be sold out.
Yeah, they're selling.
Or weren't selling.
Popular.
Yeah, because it's still
So
a
it's
Blu-ray,
like, so,
and then games are dirt cheap.
Yeah, so
Like I said,
why are they still having these issues?
Because Jim Ryan's a fucking pussy.
I feel that.
Fuck that. Fuck Jim Ryan. He, you know, yeah, I mean, he was, hell, his men were out hunting for me. Every time I see those fucking black Impalas and people wearing balaclavas, man, I know it's him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I recognize they have AK-74Us. And I know it's all like, those are Jim Ryan's. That's Jim Ryan's Shadow Company.
Yeah.
Yeah. What if Jim Ryan was an investor for Wagner?
God. God. Dude.
That's what a master collect. I don't know.
It's all connected.
Yeah, I could connect anything to anything. I could make anything sound believable. I mean, seriously, it's like why read self-help books where I could give you useful information for free, even if they're not true, just like self-help books, because they're not true. You know, it's all a lie to you. Yeah, because I've been studying. Well, I've kind of got interest in like Cold War history recently. No, like literal Cold War, not the game Cold War, but like the actual. Yeah.
Oh no, definitely.
Yeah, because I don't know, because I've been like reading into psyops, and I hate how like sometimes you have like weird psyop shit, you know, like and it comes from like YouTube channels that are very like red pilled, And I'm
Oh
like,
yeah.
well, here's the thing. And like, I'll see like a lot of Yuri Besmanov like videos and lectures and stuff. But their other videos would just be like stupid incel shit, basically.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, and the thing is, it's like, dude, I don't think you really understand what Yuri Besmanov means, because by you having like your own agenda, it's just basically reinforcing what he's warning people about.
Mm-hmm.
Because all information could be used as a type of warfare.
Oh yeah.
You know, like it's all like, no, like there is no, it's not like, no, basically it was just like, no, like the Cold War is not the war. It's like the flow of information is war itself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, basically like other people are not your enemy. It's the information that they carry that's your enemy. Yeah, it goes deeper. Well, that's something I came up with. I don't know if you really said that. That's just my philosophical outtake on it.
I feel that. Holy shit.
Yeah, psyops, e-girls, bro, e-girls, Wagner Company, Bolshadoma, Stalker.
It's like
Grimace Shake.
I mean, yeah,
like,
connecting. The dots are connecting.
Like, leave me alone. Bing. Yeah, Grimace Shake, Wagner Company.
That's a good. Yo, that's a. Oh, that's a good meme.
That's gonna be bad. I don't want.
Because you don't elaborate at all. And they're gonna go into it. They're like, I need to find the connection.
Yeah, no.
And then they go down this whole rabbit hole me and you have been going through right now. They become.
His old like fact checker say that this information is false. What are you? Why do you have to analyze it? Which is something really interesting, because it's almost like, why do random posts get like fact checkers say that this is false, or this post may have misinformation? It's so weird, because everything has misinformation. It's memes and shit post. Mm-hmm. But why are certain subjects where they worry about it?
I think it's some people are easilier influenced by said memes.
But dude, we all know an ostrich doesn't have 4 legs. Why would that be considered misinformation?
But not Grandma Susie, who hasn't left her hometown in 50 years. The one that actually votes, goes out and votes, and has like a book club with her other friends.
Yeah, reading Yuri Besmanov 4 stages of.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, that's why I don't know. I'm hunting for books right now about the Cold War, because everything I see is all like just red pill propaganda. But I'm just like, bro, like I said, this is reinforcing what Yuri warned us about. I mean, there was a lot that was like done like during the Cold War, you know. And as a matter of fact, I've uncovered things called, I think it's called like the essay on gateways, which basically means the gateway to the mind. Mm-hmm. And it talked about like frequencies, and basically they just really studied the brain. Mm-hmm. And it just basically shows now, even though like there's nothing malicious in the essay. Like, there's no real, like, oh, we're doing this to, you know, make people buy the Grimace Shake or whatever. But, you know, it's just, like, genuine, like, information of, like, how the brain works and how frequencies can actually help activate it. Is there a frequency that you listen to or whatever to, like, help sleep or help meditations? So it was, like, this really, like, kind of, like, CIA-funded, like, experiment. And they actually worked alongside with like neuroscientists and Zen meditation Buddhists and Taoists. So yeah, it was like a really interesting thing, and there actually have been like positive effects to it. Which I'm just like, why read a self-help book where you can read this CIA, you know, which is like, just bring a CIA pamphlet of just like how to strengthen your mind and body. By the CIA.
Dude.
Which that sounds
Yeah.
like shady as fuck, but it's just like
That's not, no, because like it
no,
worked.
like this.
Because
No,
that
this was the result of psyops. This was to get people woken up from being brainwashed by Soviet plans.
It broke the numbers.
Yeah, that's what it is. This is what made Mason snap out of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if Rasnov is stuck in your head, you could just use this.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, that needs to be a meme. Leave me alone, Mason.
Yo!
So, yeah, that's another
There you
good meme.
go.
Like I said, I'm having good memes. I'm writing these down too. I'm not kidding. I'm actually writing these down. But
That's something you can do. Oh fuck.
you know,
Yo.
it,
Yo.
you know, but like and then other stuff, but and then also like other weird experiment shit. Did you hear about the law? Or I don't even know if it's a law. It's just like a thing to where like now restaurants or food places are, you know, basically they don't have to tell you that you're eating fake meat. Like when they started making like when they started making like the lab grown stuff or
when that shit gets
yeah, so basically there is like fake meat being distributed, but basically there's like nothing to where they're just let's just give it out to the public and not tell them, or you don't have to tell them if you're serving fake meat. Like now you could just straight up lie, you know, like yeah you're eating, but then I mean technically we're already eating fake meats. I mean, you know, chicken is made with like leftover yoga mats, which people think it sounds crazy, but you gotta understand like all chewing gum is made from like old tires.
Yeah.
You know, which is actually true, which is weirdly true.
Be like that.
But anyways, but the whole thing about all this weird, like I mean, sometimes there are like positive genetically modified foods, you know, because some stuff are like kind of poisonous, you know.
Yeah.
You know, we could like genetically modify like certain foods to like, you know, if there's something that people are allergic to. Like imagine being able to eat peanut butter again without dying.
That would be fucking crazy.
You know what I mean? Like you just genetically modify peanuts just to like make sure people don't have that allergy anymore.
Damn.
In like 50 years, people won't even know about a peanut allergy. It would just be like a rare 1 million case.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I read up a thing where like I don't know. I just read it somewhere, or maybe I dreamed about it. I don't know. I had a dream recently that Elon Musk made a smartphone and I dropped it and broke it and he got really mad and I'm just like, fuck off. And then I woke up. So who knows? Maybe that's like predicting something. But yeah, but anyways, back to like genetically modified foods. There's this thing where I don't know, I have to look for it, but basically they made like a genetically modified avocado.
Oh shit.
So I'm just like, okay, so you made it to where, you know, it could grow easier and all that stuff. Because remember how corn is genetically modified to grow easier? You know, because it was kind of hard to grow. But then, like, avocado, they're just like, well, we can make it more cheaper to, like, farm and all that stuff. I'm just like, if you genetically modified this fucking vegetable fruit thing or whatever the fuck it is, how come you couldn't make the seed smaller?
Seed smaller, more...
more green
flesh, yeah
like that. So that you couldn't genetically modify it to make the seed smaller. Like you do know giant sloths are extinct, right? Which you know why the seed is big, which is fucking crazy story.
No, not really.
Okay, here's the thing about avocados, because avocados are like hella poisonous to a lot of animals. So yeah, never feed this shit to your dogs. They will get fucking sick. It's just as lethal as chocolate.
Damn.
Yeah, that it's like that. Like I don't think you can give cats avocado either. So yeah, avocados are like really poisonous to like a lot. But back then we had like the giant sloth, like the 20-foot ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they ate the fuck out of them.
Damn.
But I guess because of like evolution and stuff, and you know, and like the quantum biological meaning of intelligent life or whatever, to somehow evolve of like, okay, this thing is eating the fuck out of our foods, so what if the seeds become bigger and harder, so it can't be destroyed, or to eat less of it, or to swallow it whole, it won't disintegrate in its fucking intestine, which that sounds fucking painful, but I guess somehow this tree knew that a giant 20-foot sloth was eating it. Yeah, because those were that was like the only creature that was like eating avocados like nothing. So, but the only other creature that ate avocados was man. And yeah, that's why I had big seeds, because giant sloths kept eating them, and they had to like survive.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, so yeah, giant sloths are the reason why avocados got big seeds. Which I want to find another reason to go back in time besides pre-Manifest Destiny Buffalo. I want pre-giant sloth avocados. Yeah, that's what I want. I want to find these rare foods. I want to know what million-year-old gator tastes like.
Damn.
Before the skin got harder. I want to eat one of those stupid little rat lizards. You know? Dude. You grab that fucker and sing Redbone into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's some funny shit. And like, and step on a fucking... anything could change. Anything could change the future. You eat an avocado and you change the future. And it's like Terminator.
You know what you have done.
It's all like I still love that Simpsons episode of time travel. Mm-hmm. It's all like, not touch anything. I'll touch anything I feel like. And he punched like a giant. That's the part that gets me. He punched like a giant mosquito. You know, like punched it to the ground. Like seriously. And then but oh yeah, something really funny fucking happened. I just thought of it right now. I have on my list of things to talk about so I don't forget. Remember that girl that started shit at the barbecue truck that I told you about? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. She had another funny drunken moment. Like yeah, it's like seriously. No. I'm just saying like no. So there was another drunken funny moment where, because here's the thing, I posted, you know, like meme of that Snapchat Jenna Ortega picture. Yeah. Like for some reason she thought that was real, and she thought I was on a date, and she got like, and she was drunk at the time, and then she was like showing everyone around her. And she was like, "Oh my God, Matt's on a date." It was like, "Matt got a girlfriend," and then they're just like, I'm not gonna say her name, so let's call her Jessica, because that was the name of the person that fucking shot me earlier in Warzone. Yeah. I know who you are. Don't use your real name. But anyways, yeah. But they were just like, that's Jenna Ortega. They're just like, who's that? She's an actress. It was like, wait, Matt's dating the actress? You're just like she was like in that drunk like kind of thing. It's just like, and it's funny. It's just like, no, it's like, and it's funny because she was like drunk, you know. So she actually got like real fucking sad because they said like, no, they're not dating. It's just like, so wait, he broke up with Jenna Ortega? I'm just like, no, he was never. It's like they had to explain to her so bad. But like, no, it was just like real funny because she was just like, no, I thought it was real. And I'm just like, why the fuck would you, like, you know, because it's like, dude, everything I do is a shit post. You should figure that out by now. Yeah. Like literally. Like, I mean, hell, even memes are happening in real life now to me. Mm-hmm. I saw people at a fucking gas station with the Tesla.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, no, that's funny. It's funny because as soon as they got out, like he had the moment where he was just like, oh, I could just tell he was just like, oh yeah, it's electric, you know, like the first time Tesla buyer. Yeah, because
it's just instinct to fucking pull in, and you're just like, oh yeah, oh boy,
yeah, like that's. But here's the one thing: that's what the Chevy Volt was supposed to be, because it was a hybrid car, but it was an electric car. But here's the thing: it was supposed to have gas as a backup. So realistically, you would get like 600 miles out this car before it would need to like, until it's like completely out of like energy. Wow. But people didn't know how to properly use it because there was even technology like that maybe back in like the 70s or 80s. But when people had it, they just kept filling it with gas and they didn't charge it. So it fucked
Oh.
up. So it fucked up the motors, like all the batteries.
Oh.
So yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So there actually was like ways to do it, but because people don't really understand like proper car maintenance, especially for something so exotic and different. Like the reason why the Chevy Corvair was like, because people don't really understand that like an air cooled car is like way different. You gotta do different maintenance on it. You know, same for like old Porsches.
Yeah.
Because they were air cooled. Like they didn't have a radiator. They're actually literally air cooled. Like you had to drive the fucking thing.
Yeah.
You know, because that was like the advantage. You don't had to wait for a warm up because it warms up already. You know, but or something like that. I don't know. I need to do more research into air cooled engines, but yeah, like stuff like that. But I had a cool idea. Was like, and because here's the thing, I saw like, you know, like the recent Priuses, dude. I saw one that was clean as fuck today. It was all black, but it had like the black and silver rims, and it was lowered. And I just thought to myself, bro, if they made Prius stick shift, that would be the most fuel efficient car on the fucking road. Yeah, and it'll be stick shift. I don't know. I just want stick shift options on everything.
Honestly.
You know, I mean, come on. What happens if you end up in an Eastern European country and you have to escape, and all the fucking vehicles are stick shift, like the big trucks?
There you go.
Yeah, you gotta know how to drive stick shift. You know, but yeah. Anyways, let's talk about Wagner seriously now.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Dude, we're okay. Like, were you up to date with what was going on with that?
Yeah, I was all on Twitter on that shit, dude. Because he was Russian forces attacked one of their bases, and
I heard the other way around.
I heard the Russian forces attacked his base, his folks.
Nah, psyops.
Probably.
Yeah, it probably is. Because what I heard on the dark web was a Stinger missile hit a Russian copter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, no, I thought that happened after the fact.
No, that's what started it.
Oh.
Because because they made an announcement 2 weeks ago that they were gonna go against Russia. That they were gonna betray Russia. Yeah. Bro, I listened to Multidoma and play Stalker. I know what I'm talking about. You know, I keep up to date on Eastern European conflict.
I see that.
And I also watch a Georgian YouTuber.
Oh.
Yeah, all this because someone mistaked me for being Georgian. So I went like, okay, where's Georgia at? And I found out everything about Eastern Europe. Damn. And yeah, that's really what happened because they've been playing it for like 2 weeks because there was a video announcement saying that we are all Russians. We are both Russian people. Because the thing is, if you're like Russian military, the mortality rate was like 90%. So if you're sent out to the battlefield, you will die because Russia was undersupplying their troops.
Very much so, yeah.
Yeah, and then that's why Wagner Company was like, okay, we're getting pissed off because our support is not really having support. You know? Okay, and then also, don't you think it kind of sounds suspicious for this guy who just happens to be the Kremlin chef all of a sudden start a PMC? Like, bro, this is like what? Like what? Like you basically, it's almost like if the White House chef made his own PMC and went against America. It's the we'll call it Company 2222. No, really, that's what the White House chef is like. Do you even know anything about the White House chef? No. Yeah, he's a bitch. I don't care. I'll say it online. He can come at me. He can come at me on Instagram because he does. He attacks people on Instagram. Well, because here's the thing. Because I think he hides behind that whole 22 soldiers die a day by suicide. I think he's hiding behind that to cover up how much of a shitty person he really is. Because Warren, the dude, is obviously juicing. Yeah. And then also, like I said, I just think he just hides behind that shit because even a lot of health professionals do say like, no, bro, like your diet and your daily schedule does not add up. You're taking anabolic steroids. You know, Cause and that's what it is. So he's just and he actually like attacks people, even people who like disagree or have even a question about.
Yeah.
So how much sleep do you have? It sounds like you only get like 3 hours of sleep every night, and then he'll just go off and he'll DM people cussing them out.
Damn.
Like like seriously, like very like Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2 lobby like attack. That's really how he is.
Oh yeah.
Like, which is
Yeah.
real. I mean, bro,
definitely get that.
you're a White House chef. Are you fucking serious right now?
Like, shut up, dude.
Like, you're the White House chef. Like, dude, you need to be fucking professional.
Mm-hmm.
Like, honestly, why the fuck do you even have like, why are you even
Social
control?
media.
Why are you even in control of it?
Yeah. How do you even have access to it? Why do they even let you have
Like, seriously,
social media?
bro. Like, if I hooked up with Ben Shapiro's sister, I would like be completely in ghost mode.
Literally.
I'll be like, I'll just disappear, bro. I'll become a VTuber. So people won't know my real identity. So when my identity is unveiled, they'll get more attention.
Mm-hmm.
Or if I like hook up with Michaela Peterson.
Yeah.
Jordan Peterson's daughter.
Yeah.
Who looks like my friend Sarah, which cracks me the fuck up. But yeah, but I don't know, man. Something's going on with Wagner Company. But the fact that it just shows of like, wow, it's just showing that, a private military corporation is more stronger than your actual military.
Imagine that.
Yeah, dude. It's almost like we heard this before. It feels like Kevin Spacey said something about this.
It's almost like something happened back in the 80s.
Yeah.
That, proved that, even though you're a world superpower, you can still get fucked by dudes and horses. Yeah.
Are you talking about Chicago Bulls?
Oh yeah, totally.
Are you talking about Are you talking about Michael Jordan's second NBA season where he broke his ankle and only played 17 games? Like literally second year after he got his own shoe on Nike.
That's fucked.
But at least he didn't get seriously injured again. But it's like which is fucking crazy. Like, man, I've been I don't know. I could just make anything like an analogy.
Mm-hmm.
Anything. I don't know. I've been trying to catch up on my basketball news. Because really, the only basketball I watched was the finals.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, oh yeah, I don't know. What's been? Oh, anything been new on your end? Anything interesting? Anything cool happen? That witness any tornadoes?
Nah, I saw this dude. He loaded up like 10 bottles of Mickey's in his cart at Fiesta because I'm going to a block party. He's like, yeah, man, it's home for my homies and shit. They still gonna bring stuff, but everyone gets a Mickey. And I was like, that's hell yeah, bro. Like hell yeah, bro.
The last glass bottle.
Mm-hmm.
The last glass bottle malt liquor. Which is probably that's the reason. Like I remember there was like a protest of Old English becoming in plastic bottles.
Yes.
All it was, there was a protest video. It was just this biker listening to Judas Priest, and he's just chugging this. And then at the end of it, after he's done drinking it, he just goes like, "Bring back the glass bottles," and then the video ends. And it's funny too because it's just like, and it's like in that low like 240p quality. And it's just this biker looking. It's like this biker dude, and he's just like playing "Living After Midnight" for Judas Priest while just chugging the Old English.
Dude's living.
Yeah, like
living life.
yeah, it's like that one guy. I don't know how I found him, but he wears a ski mask, and he's always talking shit about people while drinking Old English and eating Cheez-Its. You know, and every time he ends like a statement, he would just say malt liquor and then start drinking. You know, he's just like fucking 50-year-olds just sporting mohawk, you fucking asshole. Malt liquor. Malt liquor. Yeah, and then he'll just start chugging. I don't know how I found his channel, dude. That was like, I find like the most obscure shit. Mm-hmm. I'll just be jumping channel to channel, looking at people, lurking on people's likes and shit.
Dude, definitely good shit.
Yeah, that's all. That's all this dude does. He just wears a ski mask, talk shit about people you never heard of in your life. Mm-hmm. Probably talking shit about personal life people. And he's just eating cheeses and drinking malt liquor. Man. Yeah. You know, he's just like, life gets no better. Here, malt liquor. That's really what he does. He just starts drinking.